Hi, I'm Susan. Today I'm participating in the 50 Stack Challenge 3 hosted by Amy of Crafty Cat, and we're on prompts numbers 27 and 28. And 27 is green and 28 is blue. And this has basically been going towards Christmas, but she said we could do anything we want. So I'm trying to get some ephemera built up for my fall journal. So, when I did my last journal, I did a hidden journaling spot, and I really enjoyed doing that, so I want to do that again. So I'm just gonna play around here, and I've already cut. I've got 2 index cards, and I've already cut down my paper, green and blue, to go along with those index cards. So I want to add a little bit of color to the back to get us started. So let's see what we can do. I hope everybody's doing great. I'm doing pretty good. I can't complain. I just want to play today and see what we get. I'm just gonna, I figure right on the back of this anyway, but might as well make it look pretty interesting. I don't play enough with these oxides. I have so enjoyed this challenge, and I hope y'all have as well. It's been a lot of fun, and it's a good way to build up your ephemera. And that really came in handy with that last journal, because one of our rules was that we had to have guest checks. And you know what? I had a lot of guest checks, so I was covered. I'm going to try this right quick. Alrighty. Now those guest checks came in real handy. And I'm going to add in some rusty hinge because I like this kind of deep orange look. And I think it'll go better with my journal. And if I'm going to do fall journals, I really need to get busy with it, don't I? I am so behind. Things always take longer than I anticipate. A bit more down. But isn't that the way of it? I never have as much time as I think that I'll have. If I can just go ahead and get all that up. I want to try that. And I think I'm going to leave that little bit of white. I think it is fine. I kind of like it. And I am just going to do a few little, get that oxidation going. Grab a paper towel. So far, so good. Now, let's see. I don't think it really matters. So, I want to glue around these. First, I want to round my corners. I can find my corner rounder. Alright, I want to round the corners. And then I'm going to glue around it. I did these hidden journaling spots, and I just thought that was the neatest thing. I'd seen it, hadn't really tried it, and so when I tried it, I really enjoyed it. It was fun, and I loved the way it looked. Probably should have dried those. Kind of hard to round what you've already rounded. Okay. So now I'm going to back these cards, and I'll take my art glitter glue, and I am just going to make a little bead all the way around. Just around the edges. You don't want to go in the center. And then just attach that card and get it as even as you can while you can. Alright, we'll do that on this one. And I'll trim off those where it shows, or I'll ink it. The index cards were already 4 by 6. So I just used my trimmer and did the other, but it doesn't always come out perfectly, especially when I cut. I can't figure that one out. My lot in life. Okay. I like that. I think that looks good. Alright. I'm going to just trim around that edge a bit just to clean it up. I think that's the only, maybe just a tad there. I really think that when I ink it, it'll cover it up, but okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and ink around the edges so that I'll have that done before I cut it. I mean, these really are simple. I don't know why I didn't do it sooner. And I'm just using walnut stain. I like that little bit of darker edge to it for the digitals I'm using. I am using, it starts with a, they are Fall Fairy Forest, and it's by Bontik Vintage Designs. And I love the colors, are so vibrant. I learned about these on Relax Cut Glue. She was making, Nicole was making some, she does glue books and ATC cards and postcards, and she did this, and he's got a good sale on, and he has got some of the cutest digitals. So I highly recommend you go and check them out. But I fell in love with them when I saw them. I got 2 of his kits for fall, and it was the Fall Fairy Forest and a bright fall. And they're just, like I said, they're so vibrant and pretty. Here's a couple of the images. I think that one's from the Bright Forest. I had already cut it out. But the journal that I'm working on now is the Fall Fairy Forest. And that came from Digital Collage Club. I didn't get the back. Did I get the back on that? Yeah. So somehow that bit of brown just adds so much to these oranges and yellows. And it was Wild Honey and Rusty Hinge were the colors I used for this. Alright. So now what I want to do is I'm just going to cut off this does not have I'm just going to go that line. There's no measurements on this. This is an old one I have, but I just need a little bit of the end cut off. And I'm going to do the same for this. I'd say it's about a 1/2 inch or so, approximately. I hate pulling out my big, get some paper here. I hate pulling out my big cutter every time. So, what I need, I may need something a little bit more sturdy. Let's see. Get out my huge scrap pile here. I know I found I have some card stock down in here somewhere. Here's a piece. I need to do something with some scraps, I do believe. I don't know. Okay. I'm going to cut a piece of this and see if I can get it to work. I just don't know if it's going to be stiff enough to go in. And this turned out kind of cool. This was an old digital I had that I hadn't used. And I coffee dye in the back, and of course it coffee dyed the whole thing. And it made it run, and I thought it really ended up being very cool. So the thing to do here, let's see if this will, I don't think that'll be a problem. What I want to do is make it a little bit wider. I'm sorry, like I said, I haven't made too many of these, so. Oh yeah, I think I'll cut it just a tad shorter. And I think I'll round the corners to make it go in just a little bit smoother. And I'm gonna run some glue on the inside there. And I'm just going to put that piece of paper inside. And then we'll have a hidden tuck spot. A hidden journaling spot. I like that because see, then you get both sides. And I will decorate that. Okay. Now let me do this one. Bit too wide. Okay, be around these edges. And do the same thing here. All right, there we go. And I am going to just touch up the edges there. Probably should have done it before I put my digital down. I'm just going to hit it a little bit with walnut stain. Make sure that's... And also here. We're still watching Haven. And it is weird, but it is fun. I like kind of spooky mystery. I don't like gore, but these have had some very interesting, unique stories, and I like that. You just don't get too much unique anymore. Everything's redone. Okay. Now I want to decorate the edges to kind of hide that. Then, you know, it's supposed to be a hidden journaling spot, so we want to kind of camouflage that. I'm gonna get got this cute ribbon from Dollar Tree. I'm thinking something like that along the edge. And I'll just put a bead of Fabri-Tac down. But I love the way it picks up the blues. Don't want it there. I'm going to let that dry. And I think I'm going to use this orange, which I also came from the Dollar Tree, on the green. I think it will look good on that green. And I'll put my bead of glue. Oops. With Fabri-Tac, it just has a mind of its own, doesn't it? It's good glue, but it's not always the easiest to work with. While that's drying, I'll decorate these. Now I've got, this is going to be my green. I've got these from where I die cut it, some leaves, so I thought I would use those, maybe. And I've got that, and I've actually got a die cut leaf, and do that. But the background on this is so busy that I think I'm gonna mat them. I think this one's okay. I'm gonna round the corners, and I'm gonna ink around it. And I think that'll make it stand out from the green pretty good. So I'm going to go around that. Yeah, but that haven, I mean, I had one where these hunters had killed all these animals, you know, and had them stuffed where they're like their hunt club. And they started coming back alive and killing the ones that had killed them. And it was really weird, because they finally, when they first shot one of the animals, and then that's when they saw the stuffing that they had, the taxidermist had used in there, and that was creepy. I mean, it's just really weird, strange shows like that. And you have like this FBI agent person working with, she's become a cop there, because she's trying to find out things about her mom, what she thinks had been there, used to live there. I think she was adopted, if I'm not mistaken. It's hard to keep all my stories straight. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good that way. And I will ink these, but and I love the vivid color on these, because I printed this on the matte photo, the oh, I can't think of the term for it. It's like a brochure paper. Can't get to it easily. And I had cut these out from my jelly prints. I think, you know, you have a little bit of jelly print left that doesn't, maybe not the best. You know, it's like it's white, it's not fully covered. But then when you cut out like a shape on it, it just looks really cool, I think. Okay. So, let me go ahead and do this one. Instead of working on two at a time, work on one at a time. I love the look on that fox. I think I used him on when I did the card swap with some of my friends. I think he was one of the animals I used on there, but I just think he's so cute. And I love the green tones in this this, which I picked for that reason. And I sometimes just, when I have like papers that I ended up printing off and not using, I'll just do my jelly prints on the back of those so I don't waste so much. Do that. I just love that face. Okay. I think that's too big. Do this one. Yeah, like that. And I will cut it down though. That's something I need to do more of, is stamping on some of my, that's one way to use up some of your scraps. But I'm running low on my words and stuff. I'll just clip those little corners. Just nip them. And then I'll just go around that. And then I need my top. Trim around that ribbon. And there's our spot. And I like that. I like the way that looks. I think that turned out pretty good. I wished I'd brought my ribbon down just a tad more so that it would fit over. If I could. Wonder what it would look like if I just did another piece over it like that. I think I'm going to do that. I'm just going to run my glue right up underneath that gold one. Just to kind of give it like a little skirt or something. I'm still reading the Mary Burton book that I mentioned in my last video, and it's been pretty good. I haven't had much time to read, and I've been so tired at night. But I I try to get in a few pages where I can. I like that better. I probably should have left that straight, but I didn't. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know what I was thinking. But I think that looks fine. Tucked in like that. Gives it some character. We'll go with that. My mind's not going on all cylinders today. So that's my green. And now for my blue. And I'm gonna glue these. I think I'm gonna glue them all down onto this black and cut around it. I just think matting it on that this background will make it much better. Make it pop a little more. And I think I'm going to do the leaf as well. I think it would help it. Sorry about that. My alarm went off. I had to wake up my son. So I just went ahead and cut it out. There's no need in you having to watch me cut out something. But I think the background, that matting it with the black, really adds a lot. Get that Okay. So now we'll just see how we want to. I like that. I like that a lot. That's pretty. I love the way that black just brings it out. So let me tack that down. About let myself go too late to do fall. I probably should be doing Christmas journals. I'm hoping to get 2 fall journals out, at least if I can get this one. Alright. I love that. Okay. Probably should have matted it. Oh, my dauber's says it's had enough. I like that. Okay, let me trim the edge off of this. I like that. I think I'm just going to leave that there because if I do a longer one, it's going to cover that. It's not as noticeable as the other one was. Alright. I think the only thing I want to do it for both of them, is gold splatters. I may do some black too. I don't know. It just doesn't seem, I don't feel complete unless I do them both. I don't know why. I think the black just kind of, the gold makes it sparkle, and I just love the way it looks. But the black just kind of, just a little bit, just kind of helps it settle. And there we go. I'll let that dry and I'll be back. Seems like the more I look at this, the more I'm not as satisfied, especially since I messed up the edge. So I've got these little die cut leaves. I think I'm going to add just to the edge. And I think I'm going to add another one of my little animal friends. And I think that'll finish it off. It won't have any gold splatters, but I think that'll be okay. So, man. Might not be smart. Might be too delicate to do this. I hope not. And there we go. That's cute. Make sure it's down good. I like that better. All right. Well, I think this has got it. We've got number, I got a terrible memory. We've got number 27, which is green. We've got this journaling card. I really love how these turned out. We got the back. And we've got number 28, which is blue. I like how even the paper's got a little bit of blue in it. That's cute. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't. Ring that bell so you can be notified when I upload new content. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Be sure and check out Amy's channel. I have had so much fun participating in this. She's so talented. She does watercolors on Wednesdays. And it's so much fun to see. It makes me want to take up watercoloring. I need something else in my life. I don't have enough going on. So if you be sure to check out her channel. I'd appreciate it. And y'all have a great and wonderful day, a great and wonderful week. And until next time, bye y'all.